feel like when I'm playing music and I can see the audience members, I can see their reactions, and whether the emotions are good or bad, I'm making them feel something. Full name is Awan Rashad Jenkins. When it comes to music, I go by Awan Rashad, but from Albany, New York, upstate, and currently a jazz performance major here at Purchase. I got into music in early elementary school because of my music class. I had this teacher, Mr. Bass, who always made his kids learn the recorder, no matter what, otherwise you were not passing that class. And I progressed through that fairly quickly, so he figured the next best thing was to put a saxophone in my hand, so it wasn't even my choice. And then all throughout that in middle school, I just kind of played the saxophone because I felt like I had to, not necessarily because I wanted to. I just knew that I had some ability on it, and it was kind of the only thing I knew how to do. I heard one Cannonball Adderley record, and then ever since then, that was like sophomore year of high school, I've been obsessed. I've been spending the rest of my life actually trying to learn about music and figure out what can be done, what hasn't been done, and how to recreate what has. You need to study the stuff that you don't know. If you keep doing the stuff you do know, you're not going to get better. And you're just going to be stuck in the same place asking the same questions. When I was growing up, I had a lot of temper issues, very short temper. And I think it had a lot to do with the music I was listening to, because as soon as I switched over to listening to jazz 99% of the time, I can always stay calm and the temper is kind of gone. I found that really interesting. Also, it's an easier way for me to connect with other people. No matter where you're from, no matter how much you know about music or not, everybody can understand it to a certain degree. Everybody can connect with it at a certain degree. There's also a genuine curiosity with this instrument for me in particular. I don't think I'll ever know everything about it, but I do know I'll probably want to spend the rest of my life trying to figure it all out. The purpose of music, I'd say, can be different for a lot of people. In a way, even if you're not going to be a musician, I think it's really important to study because it develops a way of thinking, a way of thinking out different problems, being presented with a huge obstacle and knowing how to get over it. It's a way to discover passions. It's a way to calm down. It's a way to learn how to focus. So even if you're not going to be a musician, there's a lot of skills involved in playing music that apply to many aspects of life. Especially for me, it's helped me navigate through the world. It makes me feel like I do have a reason to be in this world, at least for now, It's a sense of belonging. Because I don't know what I would do if I wasn't playing jazz. I can't imagine myself doing anything else other than being a cashier or something. No matter what I say, the world will always love music, It's always going to be there. So the world, I'd say to appreciate it more. At least in this country. I feel like more and more people take the arts less and less seriously, and people see music as a quick money grab. They see it as a way to get rich. They see it as a way for them to have popularity, and that's really not what it's about. I mean, sure, there's an aspect of that, and that's hopefully the goal, but that shouldn't be why you're doing it. I think that people should see music as a truly deeper thing than it is being seen as now. I have something that people need. Obviously, I'm not the only one providing it, but I'm providing a service that I feel people will always need, no matter what.